what's going on off the island? We've seen all the flashbacks, so we know who most of the people's friends and families are. What about an episode that's like a reverse flashback where we see them like a month after the accident and they all get together and have flashbacks of the characters?
Yeah, we actually discussed this. In fact, when we did the pilot, we did a title sequence that was...
I'm getting confused now.
Sorry.
We flash back to the...
What?
I just feel like season 6, we're going to flash back to, remember that crash we were all in? And then Boone stole the water, and, you know.
It's actually not a bad idea. No, but we did a title sequence. Brian sort of oversaw all these different title sequences, and we were trying to experiment with things, and we did all sorts of different stuff. The one that I was just thinking of with your question was it was really cool. It was all these images of sort of like a mailbox with like all this mail in it, and like a car like alone in a parking lot, and all these images that sort of imply that someone was missing and not where they should be, and it was really emotional and cool and weird, but it was so like esoteric, and it just took you out of the... It was a weird thing. It was good, and it was very exciting. We started talking about, should we ever do a show where we see... And my guess is if we are lucky enough to have the show go on for a period of time, I love experimenting with stuff like that, and I think that Carlton and Damon would as well. The writers always have really cool ideas you wouldn't expect. So my guess is that would be something that we would try,
And the funny thing is about the credits, as long as JJ opened that can of worms, is after ABC spent God knows how many thousands trying different versions of the titles, we ended up going with what is the current title, which is what JJ did on his Mac one day in the editing room, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a temporary thing. I was just doing it sort of as a goof because I knew for the pilot presentation to the network we'd need something. And we just ended up using it. And I couldn't believe that we ended up...
We were Damon and JJ and Brian and I were all standing in the office, and we were looking at these title sequences. None of them worked. And we said, "Well, let's just go with this."
It's so funny. It was like on my laptop. We were doing the sound in the mix, and I was just doing the laptop, and it's on national television. It's ridiculous. It was like a goof.
It was the same thing with our theme, which is, JJ was planning on writing the theme, and we just started airing it with this theme, which, as JJ often says, is one note. And it became something that was, what our show was.
Someone said they wanted to sell ringtones for the Lost theme. I'm like,
yeah.
Can you imagine? Yeah. And then when you hang up, it goes, boom. Yeah.